Have you ever wondered whether VPKBIET Baramati is actually worth taking admission in, or if it's just another average engineering college? Well, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I've been studying computer engineering at VPKBIET for almost a year, living in the hostel, so this review comes from my own experience. Along with that, I've also looked at the college website, student reviews, and online discussions to give you a balanced picture. Let's start with the best part of this college. The campus. Honestly, the campus is beautiful. It's clean, green, spacious, and probably one of the strongest reasons why people like this college. If you enjoy studying in a peaceful environment, you'll definitely appreciate it. Now let's talk about academics. The faculty is okay. If you already have a basic understanding of a topic, you'll be able to follow the lectures. But if you're expecting to learn everything from the classroom itself, you'll probably be disappointed. Most of the real learning happens through YouTube, online courses, or self-study. On the positive side, the professors are approachable. If you genuinely want help, they're usually willing to guide you. Talking about practicals and labs, at least during my first year, I personally felt they were more about maintaining attendance than actually learning something useful. That's just my experience, and yours could be different. Attendance isn't extremely strict, but I'd recommend maintaining at least 75%. If you don't, you'll probably end up doing extra assignments that nobody enjoys. Now, placements, the biggest question everyone has before taking admission. Based on the official placement information, many students get packages around 3 to 4 LPA. From what I've seen online and heard from students, I'd call the placement situation average. I personally don't know enough seniors to verify every number, so I can't say more than that. If I had to estimate, around half the students get placed. If your only goal is getting the highest possible placement through campus, this probably shouldn't be your first choice. The coding culture is also average. There are some students who are genuinely passionate and work hard, but the majority of the crowd mainly focuses on passing exams. If you want to become a good software engineer, you'll have to build your skills outside the classroom. Talking about college life, it's somewhere in the middle. It's not boring, but it's not extremely exciting either. There are events, but not enough to make the campus feel very active throughout the year. Sometimes it honestly feels more like school than college. The hostel mess is actually good. I don't have many complaints about the food. The hostel itself could definitely be better, but
Now
it's
coming
manageable.
to something many juniors ask about,
The dating culture. There aren't any restrictions on boys and girls talking to each other. It mostly depends on your personality. If you're social, you'll make friends. If you're an introvert, it might take some time. In my class, though, boys and girls don't interact that much, so relationships aren't very common. The gender ratio is decent compared to many engineering colleges. What do students do on weekends? Honestly, a lot of people just scroll Instagram reels. If you actually want to go out, most students either visit Baramati city or plan trips to Pune. One thing I really like about this college is that the exams are comparatively easy to pass. So if you study consistently, you shouldn't struggle too much academically. Now, let's talk about what I don't like. The biggest drawback is placements. Another issue is the location. Baramati is peaceful, but when it comes to internships, networking, and exposure to tech companies, Pune has a much bigger advantage. So, would I recommend this college? Personally, no. If my younger brother had the same CET percentile, I'd probably advise him to choose a better college even if it meant taking a core engineering branch instead of computer science. In today's market, I believe college exposure and opportunities matter a lot. But that doesn't mean VPKBIET is a bad college. If you're already here, don't think your career is over. Your skills will matter much more than your college name. Learn from YouTube, build projects, do internships, practice coding consistently, and you'll still have plenty of opportunities. If I had to rate VPKBIET overall, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. The campus, environment, and supportive faculty are definite positives. But average placements, an average coding culture, and the location keep it from being a college I can strongly recommend. This was my honest review based on my own experience after almost a year here. If you're a current student or an alumnus, let me know whether you agree or disagree.